All right, Coach. Thanks for joining us here on Cadets Coach's Corner, one of our last episodes of the fall seasons. You guys have been very, very successful, up to number 4 in the nation right now. Just speak about that. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's great. We've had obviously had a great year. Right from the get-go, we came out running hard, brought in some new talent this year, who've jumped right in, made an impact for the team. Conference play has been great, and we're rolling. So
A lot was made of your guys' move to Division One. I'm sure in your mind you thought you'd be successful, but could you really have imagined that you would be this successful?
I mean, yeah, this has been the plan. We've been practicing like a Division One team. We've been playing like a Division One team for a number of years now. My anticipation or my expectation was that we would jump up to Division One and really fight for a title. So things are coming together well. We got a lot of work ahead of us, but we're doing what we set out to do.
So far for the fall half of your season, 7 shutouts. Your offense has been dynamic, obviously putting up over 100 points a number of times, but 7 shutouts, you have to be impressed with the way your defense and the toughness that the girls are showing.
Yeah, defense is the name of our game. We've made a big switch, I think, in the last couple of years to really emphasize defense, and it's been working well for us. We spend a lot of time practicing defense. We love to play defense. Defense is an opportunity for us to show our toughness, to come up as a team, play some good team rugby.
I think something I'm wondering about is just how competitive are your guys' practices? If you have obviously a very deep team and a team that's capable of doing what you guys are doing, but practice has got to be something special to watch.
Practice is tough. There are not too many people that survive our practices. We have some tough ones, and the girls are very competitive with one another, and they work very hard at practice. So.
I think on the novelty side of things, Rose Burnheim set the try records in Sports Illustrated's Faces in the Crowd. What was that like? To kind of have your program now put on a national scale, in the public eye.
Yeah, Rose is a dynamic kid. Just an awesome leader and student athlete here at Norwich. Rose is all about the team. She looks at these individual awards and says, "Wow, I'm surrounded by a great group of players here at Norwich," and that's just what a blessing to have a player like Rose on our team.
Speaking of some of your other players, some of your upperclassmen leadership, what has that meant to you? Emily and the rest of the team.
Yeah, Emily Bogus has stepped in as our captain this year. She's a different mold of captain than we're used to. She's quite the comedian. She's probably the only player I've ever coached that can say something that makes me absolutely lose my focus and my concentration and laugh hysterically. I love that about her. It's a little different style, but it's certainly working. She's doing a great job leading this year's team.
When I talked to Coach Wegler on the men's side last week, we talked about kind of how fun it was to play Coast Guard and play a military rival. So you guys played West Point earlier in the year and won that game, your most competitive game of the year. But what was that like, gameplay, but also just kind of the ambiance of the march on and having something that really hasn't been at rugby matches before?
It was awesome. It was one of the best days I've had as a rugby coach. Just to see the support we had from the university, the march down was unbelievable. And then the way we can not only played the game but conducted ourselves against the West Point team, it was one of the greatest events I think that's ever happened on this campus for us to beat West Point in rugby. They were the 2011 Division I national champions, and we stepped right up. We established ourselves as a powerhouse program.
Are there plans to make that kind of a yearly thing, or was it a special rivalry just happened once?
Yeah, I hope so. I'd like to make it a yearly thing. I think Navy's invited us to come down and play them this spring, so hopefully we'll be headed down to play Navy. And we have to play. We want to be the best team in the country. We have to keep playing those caliber teams.
All right, last question. We'll get you out of here. You guys wrap up the fall season this upcoming weekend, but obviously some people that don't know rugby will also carry in to the spring. What do you look for in the off season, or in the off season between seasons, for the girls to do in order to come out and try to get that national championship you guys covet?
Yeah, we the first thing we'll do is we'll hopefully USA Rugby will invite us back to the National Sevens title to defend our national championship there. So we'll play some sevens throughout the winter, mostly indoor until we get down to the national championship game. And then the off season is critical. We don't call it an off season. We call it a mid season actually. So it's our fitness, our lifting programs and such really kick in then as we prepare for the spring for the 15s national championship.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for joining us, and best of luck this weekend, and best of luck in the future.
Cool, man. Thanks.